is Housing News 360. The headlines: Dangiwa seeks dispute-free construction industry. Housing shortage worsens as pension fund/real estate investment. Court orders demolition of new buildings on disputed Oregon land. From the foreign scene, rogue landlords in England to face curbs on housing benefits. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to promoting a dispute-free environment in Nigeria's construction industry during a meeting with members of the Institute of Construction Industry Arbitrators at the ministry's headquarters in Abuja on Tuesday. The Institute of Construction Industry Arbitrators is a leading arbitral institution dedicated to resolving disputes in Nigeria's construction sector. The minister called for stronger partnerships and capacity-building initiatives to drive excellence and efficiency in the construction industry. He, however, commended the Institute's role in using dispute resolution to ensure timely, cost-effective and high-quality housing and infrastructure projects. The Pension Funds Administrator (PFA) have reduced real estate investments by 91.6% over 5 years, hindering efforts to close Nigeria's 21 trillion naira housing gap due to issues like certificate of occupancy revocations, regulatory challenges, and macroeconomic factors. Pension and real estate experts highlighted that these factors have deterred institutions from establishing real estate investment trusts, a key investment channel for PFAs and others in the real estate sector. Meanwhile, Nigerians construct about 600,000 fewer homes than needed, which over the years has led to a 20 million housing deficit, leading to an expanding deficit. However, Vice President Kashim Shettima stated that Nigeria needs 21 trillion naira to tackle the housing deficit. The residents of Gwagwalada Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory have expressed concern over the activities of some suspected group of fraudsters prowling the streets of the town. Residents reported suspects dressed in black suits are seen near Radio House, Kuntuku, and the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital, convincing people to invest money with promises of doubling it within few days. However, the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 7, Bennett Igwe, on January 28, 2025, paraded 6 members of the group accusing of using laptops to scam residents. During the parade, Igwe reviewed the recovery of a laptop and mercury from suspects arrested in Gwagwalada for scamming victims with promises to double their money. The Ogun State government has completed the construction of 100 housing units at Gateway Aviation Village along the Ilishon-Iperu Road as part of its efforts to address the housing deficit. This was stated by the State Commissioner for Housing, Jagumolu Akonde Omoniyi, during the inspection of the project on Monday, noting that the project would open up businesses in the remote development clusters. Jagumolu stated that the housing estate, part of the Etropolis around Gateway International Airport, is equipped with facilities like perimeter fencing, water, electricity, security and drainage systems. Jagumolu, however, assured that the second phase of the project, with 200 housing units, will begin before the end of the first quarter. He also stated that allocated subscribers can move into the estate soon, as all necessary facilities have been provided by the government. Justice Ganiyu Safari of the Lagos High Court in Etiosa has ordered the demolition of newly constructed buildings on a disputed land at number 10, Kudirat Abiola Way, Oregun, Ikeja, Lagos. He made the order in a bench ruling on a motion filed by GC Nwosu, representing claimants Ayinde Egunwaye, Chief Mudiratu Egunwaye, and Chief Tajuddin Egunwaye, who sued on behalf of the Egunwaye family of Oregun, Ikeja, Lagos. Justice Ganiyu Safari, in his ruling, granted the application to send a strong warning to those who disregard court orders. The respondents in the case include Mrs. E.O. Fasheun, Clay Industry Nigerian Limited, Bamikole Adewumi, Mrs. Deborah Situ and Mrs. Oyebanji Caroline. The court, however, ordered the immediate demolition of all newly constructed or ongoing structures on the disputed land following a previous ruling by Justice Adebiyi on May 15, 2013. From the foreign scene, the English government has unveiled a €300 million plan to build more affordable housing, with new curbs on rogue landlords limiting the benefits they can receive if their properties are substandard. The funding sourced from the Ministry of Housing, Communities and Local Government's current budget will add 2,800 affordable homes next year, while councils receive €50 million to provide 250 homes and reduce reliance on poor quality temporary housing. The government, however, plans to crack down on rogue landlords with a new licensing scheme, tougher standards and the ability to stop housing benefits to be unveiled next week.
Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts on Facebook, Housing TV Africa, on Twitter, Housing TV Africa, Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.
Housing TV Africa, your first in housing development broadcasting.